Good morning and welcome to Wickersley Angling Centre and Happy New Year everyone. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. We get a lot of people who come from far and wide to buy products and travel when they're up and down country visiting relatives or working in the area. So we get loads of people who drop into the shop and for the first time, and they don't actually know what it's actually like till they get here. So I thought what we'll do today is we'll have a walk around shop and we can actually show you all the different departments what we have. And because even some people from local will ring up and say, do you stock such and such? And we go, yeah, of course we do. And they don't even know. So let's go, and we're going to start. We're stood in the foyer now at Wickersley. You can see we have a lot of specialist stuff in this side, and we're also with us back to the what we call the dark side at that side at shop. This is the carp fishing department. So we're going to start in carp side because we've got the carp fishing department and the pike and predator department as well. Then we're going to come back to best side at shop into the match fishing side in a minute. So let's have a walk through and see what we can see. So as you walk through into the carp department, as you can see, all the way down the left-hand side of the shop, we've got all the terminal tackle from companies like Corder, Fox, ESP, Kevin Nash, Gardner, Avid. These are some new products this year what's come out from Corder as well. So this is your first walk in. On this side we've got the Thinking Tackle range of products. All the different scales what the carp lads use, and obviously this is the counter. So we're going to walk right back at counter and then you come to this aisle. Now we have more match anglers coming to this side at shop now for the secret baits. Ooh, don't tell me mate I've bought this, will you, when you see him all buying the potions and liquids and flavourings. So down this side at shop we've got loads and loads of different additives, flavourings, liquids, all your main companies, Sticky Bait, Mainline, Nash, Nutrabaits, full range of dynamite baits products as well. As we walk through, we've got a fantastic range behind the counter of carp reels, all the different optonics, all the different companies of optonics. Look at all this. It's a mind. It smells absolutely bloody lovely in here as well. You can't not buy something when you come in here. It just for smell alone you have to buy something. But there's loads of liquids. That's one of the best kept secrets in match angling, is the krill powdering, what a lot of the carp lads use, especially in summer for dusting on the maggots and making a ground bait mix with. That's a really good additive for the match lads. This one as well, we sell a lot of that. That's good. The cell liquid, sticky. It's like a sticky syrup, and it's good, that one, if you have trouble with your micro pellets and things. You can just add a bit. If you can't get them to squeeze right, just put a bit of that on them and just a minute, and squirt a bit of that in and move it round, and that does make them sticky. So that's a real good additive as well from the match fishing side of things as well. So as you can see, we've just got loads of different additives and things. A beautiful big freezer collection of boilies, dead baits as well for the pike anglers and perch anglers and predator fishing. Loads of boilies, tons of different boilies and what have you. Then we go round this corner. You're getting all this, mate. As you look back up towards the counter, on the right hand side of the wall is all the predator stuff. So all your stuff for your pike fishing, lures, tracers, spinners and everything like that. And on this side it's mainly the specialist side of things for your barbel fishing and things like that. So we do a great range of different products in this side of the counter. As we walk through into this room here, in the bottom corner of the carp shop, a lot of people don't know about this because it's like right at the bottom of the shop, so you don't see it unless you come to the bottom of the shop towards the fridges, and that is the room where all the carp clothing is. So we've got Tracker, we've got ESP, we've got Nash up there, loads of the Corda, new range of Corda clothing what's just come out, hats, socks. We've got a couple of rails here with some discontinued items on, which obviously you can get a good price on at, if you come and see Lee in the shop. And there's all sorts in here. All the different kinds of pods we do on the top of the racking. Now we're going to nip upstairs into the back of shop. As I say, because this is down at the bottom end of the shop, it sometimes gets a little bit lost down here, but if you come down here, we're going to go upstairs, and we've just got these beautiful new signs done for us by Kevin Nash at Company. They look awesome, these, they're beautiful. Real nice job they made of these for us, these new signage for the shop. And as you come upstairs into here, this is where we keep basically all the luggage, bivvies and accessories, all your bed chairs, all your different buckets, reel pouches, weigh slings, posh deck chairs. Look at that one, that's a beauty, isn't it, that one? I'd just never get out of that if I got in there. You've got all your pop-up weigh mats. As I say, again, we've got Corda, we've got Fox, we've got ESP, we've got Nash. Up this top end here somewhere, we've got Spiro, Tracker again, and all that's Tracker at that far end there as well. And then we've got ready rod sleeves and different things on this side of it. Loads of different unhooking mats and carp slings, weigh pouches, loads and loads, cooking utensils, everything up here. It's amazing when you see what these lads use and how meticulous they are with all their little bits and pieces. They're a lot more into the gizmos and gadgets, and I do call them gizmos and gadgets because a lot of them are, but they have a purpose and a use for everything, and they're really on top of the game with all that. We're only just getting into all this side of it in the match side, but these lads have been at it for years and years with all making sure that they've got a box or a proper box for this or a bag for that. They really go into detail and spend a lot of time and money on their on the gear as well. We're going to head back downstairs now, and we're going to head over towards the match side. So we'll just go and have a quick look round the match side, and then might even go into my room, into the back where all bait is. That's where I try and hide out at way of everybody. So we'll have a walk back through and go back down into match side.
Morning, Alan.
Morning, Lee. You all right?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Oh, fine, thank you. We didn't spot him on first way around because I've had to kick him out of his bivvy. He was asleep upstairs. But this is Lee Walton. He's our resident carp angler and shop manager on the carp side. If you're ever in the area or want to know about carp fishing, pop in and see Lee. There's no he don't know about carp fishing. He's been at it all his life, and he's worked in industry for a lot of years, so he does know what he's on about. And he's also worked in the bait side of it as well. So when you talk to these lads about additives, we talk about a bag of ground bait like it just smells like Jaffa cakes, and that's about as technical as it gets for a match angler, or ooh, that's got a lot of fish meal in it. When you talk to these lads at this side, they know every single ingredient, what goes in a mix, why it's in, and what time of year you should actually use it. And we could learn loads and loads more off the carp anglers than we do, but Anyway, it's time to leave him now because he's got to go back to bed. So this is Lee. If you ever want to know about carp fishing, as I say, come in and see him or give him a ring and he'll help you out when he can.
Cheers out.
Right, as I say, we're at Wickersley Angling Centre, but let's just clarify one thing while we're here. The actual carp side of the shop's actually got its own name as Yorkshire Carp Fishing, but it's all under one roof. It's all the same shop. So if you're ever looking at it and it says Yorkshire Carp, if you pick an advert up or anything, don't worry, it's all in store here at Wickersley Angling Centre. It's all the same shop, so don't worry, you ain't got to find two different shops. It is all here under one roof. So now we're going through to our bit of the shop, or what we call our bit of the shop. So as you walk through, this is one of... Come on, pal, you all right? No problem. See, we've got customers coming in. We do get one every now and again in shop. This is the middle bit of the shop, and this is like our luggage and clothing area as such. I'm going to come back and talk about this one in a bit, but we're going to head through first into the match side of the shop where the tills are and everything, and going to then head upstairs to where all the rods are and what have you. So we'll have a look through here. As you walk through into main part of the shop, as you can see, we've got the counter area here in the middle of the shop, and then as you look round, we've got, well, if it's made for fishing, it's probably in here somewhere. Even we don't know where everything is in here. There's that much stuff when you come in, it's mind-blowing. But anyway, we've got map on one board there. We've got matrix. We've got, we call that as little miscellaneous wall up there. We've got tubatini, gamakatsu, hydra hooks, Caluso swivels and different things. On that wall there we've got all the Kamasan hooks and different things, and some lines, Maxima, Bay of Pearl on, what have you. In this top corner here, this is like the exit of the shop, is this one. As you go through back out of the shop, we've got a full room just for landing nets, heads and keep nets. We've got a box with all the different brollies in there. As I say, it's just a tour around the shop because a lot of people ask us, oh, first time I've been to your shop and I didn't know it was as big as this or whatever, so I thought I'll just do a little guided tour of the shop and just show you what it's actually like.
No problem, thank you.
As we walk down the shop, as you can see, we've got a full range of Drennan accessories. All the hooks, lines, elastics, pole rigs, everything like that. Who we got behind counter today? Oh, we've got Andy Oldham, Mr. Hallcroft, our resident commercial match angling superstar. Even Dave's made an appearance for camera this morning, look. Even he's coming, he only comes in once a week now, and we told him we were filming, so he says, oh, I'll just pop in on when you're filming this week. So that's who we've got behind the counter. Andy knows everything about commercial match fishing. If there's what you want to know, come and see Andy and he'll give you some great advice. As we walk down the shop, we have the full range of Guru accessories, following down to Preston at the far end. Swim feeders, we've got swim feeders, I think we could fill Southfield in with the amount of swim feeders what we stock nowadays. It's unbelievable. A few years ago they only used to be 2 or 3 different swim feeders, but now, God, there's a swim feeder for a swim feeder. And as I say, as we walk down here, we've got all the Preston innovations, hooks, lines, hollow elastics, which are a fantastic product. All this range of products here revolutionised commercial feeder fishing is the ICS range of products where you can interchange the maggot feeder to a method feeder, or put a banjo on, or a little scoop, all off one stem, and that's a fantastic range of products. Then we've just got the hook length boxes and bits and pieces, bombs, all the different moulds for the ICS range. As you span round now and have a look on this wall, this is all our range of pole floats. So we've got there we've got the Guru range. We've got quite a few of the new we had quite a few of the new Preston ones what have just come out, but they've been decimated already and we're just waiting for a new delivery. Full range of Drennan pole floats and the Alan Scotthorne ranges, which are absolutely fantastic. These ones, like this one with the interchangeable bristles, so no matter what colour the background is, you've got, each float comes with 4 different bristles, so they're fantastic if the light changes. So he's done a fantastic range of different floats, as Alan, with interchangeable bristles. Moving down this area, we've got different sensors pole float. These ones are one of my favourites. It's called a Windy, and we fish a lot on Ayr and Calder Canal and New Junction Canal in the summer, and they sit really stable, these, and they're fantastic for pinky and squat fishing. We have that kind of shape, you can hold them back when it starts running and what have you, and they're a really good float and stable. Then we've got a load of the Maver pole floats, and what have you on that wall there, some different ones like these ones, these margin ones with a line what goes all the way through the body so you can't pull the eye out and what have you. Some really lovely, and they've got good bristles on them as well so you can actually see them. Moving down this area, this is where it's not as big as it should be in this area, but it's just the way fishing's gone over the years. But we do carry a full range of the Dave Harrell stick floats, wagglers, bolognese floats, all kinds of different. There's like that's the most popular one we're doing. The Bolos or Dave's is the number ones. We've got them in. Say all the different stick floats. You've got like a shouldered lignum there. Then you've got dome top balsa with an aluminium stem stick floats in. So we stock a full range. Down here we've got some more of the Drennan wagglers, crystals and different ranges. These are the new ranges, the new Visiwags. These have been very popular in the last 12-18 months since they've come out. Full range of Colmic floats and flat floats, which have been very popular. These one of my favourite floats at the moment is these are, what do they call these now? I can't even remember what they call them, but they've got a real nice eye on them at the top, and the line actually goes through the body, and they've got a nice thick wire stem in them, so they're perfect for holding back on places like the River Don, River Aire, Trent, but they also work well in Ireland on the deep locks and what have you. So we do all the different Colmic floats. The old original one, that's probably nearly as old as me, is that float there. That's called a Colmic Jolly. That's been out for years and years and years, and it's all down to a bloke called Gordon Blanks who found that many years ago abroad. He brought it back to this country and it just become an iconic float overnight, and still sell as many today as well for the canal anglers. So as you can see down here, we've got loads of different floats and choices for different people for different kinds of fishing. So we're going to head now round this corner and see what we've got. As you come down into this corner, now you can see the difference between the match lads and the carp lads. In here we just basically go and buy a mixed bag of ground bait, but the carp lads make a lot of it themselves, and that's why they know a lot more about ingredients than us. But obviously there's nothing wrong with none of the ground baits what we sell in here. They're all brilliant for catching fish, and all of them do work at stages. So on this side here we've got the mainline products, all their sticky liquids, cell pellets, they're very good, luncheon meats, wafters. We've got dynamite baits next to them, which is a huge range of ground baits, hookable pellets, Jura pellets. I love them myself for winter fishing with spikes and air rigging on for carping down at Allcroft and places. Round corner here. On this side here, we've got like basically bait tubs and EVA stuff. Cresta worm cases back in stock. Absolute brilliant product they are, and we sell loads of them, but they are an exceptional product and they've only just come back into stock stock of them. Down here we've got one of the old original ground baits, and still one of the best, Sensus. If you're after a ground bait for silverfish fishing, there is definitely something in this range here that will catch you a silverfish. What they don't know about mixing and making ground baits themselves is not worth knowing either. And we do, as I say, we've got ground baits, we've got different leams, different binders, additives to add to your ground baits, liquid flavourings. That's the hemp and natural hemp and whatever what we use for mainly summer fishing, but we do still sell quite a bit round here for the roach fishing on our canal in the winter up on the Stainforth Canal at Thorn. As we head round this side, now we've got the fantastic range of Sonu baits, and this range just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But a couple of the key products what we've been using ourselves this winter, and obviously they catch loads and loads of fish, is the Thatcher's Original, which is that one, mixed with the Sonu F1 Sweet, but the dark one. If you're after a skimmer mix or a bream mix for a commercial venue and you're not sure what to use, have a go with this mix. You'll be really surprised of how good it is. As I say, you've got all your bait boosters, your liquids, more bandams and wafters and pop-ups. As you come round here, then we've got the Fiuka baits, the new kid on the block with all the hook baits. The black mini ones are fantastic. I've used them ones myself for hemp fishing. When you're hemp fishing, you can just put one of them on, and so they're a lot quicker and easier to get on than a piece of hemp, and they do work really well. But you've got all the different hook pellets, feed pellets, sweet corns. What else have we got? Vandenine. Well, what can you say about Vandenine ground bait? It's been around for years and years and years, and it says exactly what it is up there. Look on the packaging now. Legends, make Legends. It's fantastic range of ground bait. Again, predominantly silverfish fishing is the Vandenine range of ground baits, and we do all their leams and different things as well. Then we've got Daiwa Advantage. New range of ground baits as well, and pre-made method pellets, which are very good, and we get lots and lots of feedback and people who like these. They're dead easy to make up. They're hard to start with, but you just follow the instructions in the packets and they're brilliant. Then we've got baits. Another newish company in the last couple of years, but their ranges are getting better and better, and we're getting more and more people using their baits, and they do an absolute belting range of these as well. These are ready made up micro pellets for fishing with method, or for chucking in or fishing in your pole pots and things, but they're actually all made. You don't have to do anything to them. They're just sticky to start with, so they just take them to counter, buy them, and you're ready to go fishing. They're an absolute, and they do them in different flavours as well, so there's always a flavour there what you can find. The spotted fin expander pellets, you do have to pump these, but they are one of the best pumpable expander pellets on the market, and lots of the match lads are using them. If they don't use them these days when they're match fishing, the other one is the Sonu one, and even I can use these ones. All you do with them is open bag, chuck them in some water. You don't have to pump them, they sink straight away, and just watch them turn into soft pellets. They're unbelievable, but they actually do what it says on tin as well, and they catch a lot of fish then, and they're fantastic bait, and they've made expander fishing so much easier by not having to pump them and mess about like you do with some of the other ones, but they're an absolute fantastic product. And then to finish off down here in the top corner, we've got a range of bait tech, which has been around for quite a while now, and then we've also got the Ringer range of ground baits in, which the Ringers Dark and Natural there are two of my favourite ground baits then for summer bream fishing and carp fishing, and probably they've caught as many fish as any ground bait out there on the market now, and they do a fantastic range of pop-ups and wafters and different coloured additives there. The ringer crush, which you can mix in with your expanders or into your ground bait. Loads of different additives and things, but another fantastic range of products. Where are we going next, Luke? Head upstairs and show you the clothing and things. As we go up the stairs, at the side of the counter, the room splits into two, and on the on the left-hand side as we go up, we've got what we call our Hulk and Hunt room. Now it is looking a little bit sparse as this moment, but it is beginning of January, and we've just had a fantastic Christmas selling these products, and we stock the whole range of Hulk and Hunt, so you don't have to order it from Sandra if you don't want. Most of the time you can come in here and pick it up yourself and get it straight off the peg. As you can see, we do 3 or 4 different colours of clothing. We do a range with a red trim on, which is like, what football team we're going to say there? A good football team. Liverpool. That's a good, we could say Manchester, but we don't like Manchester. So we're going to say Liverpool on that one. Black and blue, black and aqua, and we do an all black range as well. Oh, and we do a black and orange as well, which is become very popular in the last 12 months, which is the old guru colours, as we could say. Black and aqua looks a bit like Drennan. The black and blue one is Martin's own colours, what Martin, who owns the shop, likes. And he likes the black and blue, so that's and that is probably our main seller, is that one. But we do pole jackets, a range of pole jackets, a range of windstopper jackets as well, the thermal ones, the warm ones. We do leggings, bib and braces. We do bib and braces in all the colours. But if you, just for instance, if you're an XL and you come up here and you wanted a black and red jacket, for instance, we do the bib and braces to match in black with the red trim on, but we do them in different leg lengths. So it's basically then like having a made to measure, because you can get an extra large in black and red with a 34, a 32, a 30 or a 28 inside leg. Then you can have the same in large, we've got the same in medium, and we've got the same in double XL. So when you're up here, you can nearly always find something what will fit you, and you look really nice in when you're fishing. As we all getting better now with Sandra's clothing, she's smartened us all up from the old days of donkey jackets and NCB wellies. So, right, we're going to head across now to the rods. As you can see, we've got a fantastic range of, this is our match range of rods. So on here we have them basically in sections. So we've got, like here, we've got all the CTX, Free Spirits and the High S Free Spirit rods together. So we have the collection of the Waggler ones and the feeder ones together. Same then with the Drennan Acolytes. Then we're moving on to the Preston range of rods there. We have the Ignitions, the Monsters and the Supers and the Distance Masters. I don't know what Martin's doing here. I think he's making room for another range of rods, but I'm not sure. But he'll have some plans in his head for what's happening. Then we've got the Daiwa Tournaments. Fantastic range of rods, the new Daiwa Tournaments as well, which have only just come out, the new SLRs. We have the Guru Engages in. We've got some Daiwa End Zones and Ninjas. We've got virtually the full range of MAP parabolics and the new Ultra range of parabolic feeder rods in, which are an absolute fantastic range. And then we have the Shimano and Matrix as well. So when you do come up here, it's very hard not to find a rod that will do what you want by one of the manufacturers. As we turn round, on these back walls here, we've got a fantastic range of landing net poles, which range from $15.99 up to 200 quid, depending what kind you're after. But as again, we've got Drennan, we have Preston, we have Matrix, Free Spirit, Tricast, Garbolino. There's loads of them. A full range on the back wall here as well of best rods in shop, rod and reel combo, 19.99, and I can honestly say these are lovely. The reels are beautiful. There's no reason why even we could take these out and catch with them. They're absolutely brilliant. But for starters, for kids, 19.99 for a rod and a reel, absolute bargain. And you get to choose which colour you want. Full range of quiver tips, spare tips for Drennan, Free Spirit, Daiwa, Preston, Map, all kinds of different, and they do fit other rods. So if you ever stuck for a tip for an older rod, if you bring it in, we can always try and marry it up, because there might be one off a different rod or a newer rod what will fit it. So don't just think if you broke your tip on your rod that you have to throw it away. We might be able to find you something up here so you can get fishing again. Right, we're going to head back downstairs to the seat box room, and then we're going to finish off up in the pole alley. So we'll head back downstairs. Right, as we head back towards the middle of the shop, we've come back through from the main part of the mat shop. Here you can see we've got the full range of the new Frenzy accessories, which they've done an absolute fantastic job on the promotion side of this, and the packaging and everything. It looks really, really nice. So here at this end of the shop, we've got wellies, boots, clothing, hats. Down this side here we have a tremendous amount of clothing again, but this is off our what I call as normal companies as such, but like Preston, we have Preston jackets, hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts. We have Guru hoodies, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and then we have the full range of Drennan clothing as well. Matrix at this end as well. So down here we have t-shirts and shorts and all kind proper winter suits. The Celsius Preston winter suit, which is a very good suit that if you're wanting something to keep you warm. Down this side then we've got a selection of our luggages. Here we have all the Guru luggage down here. So we've got hold-alls, cool bags, roller bags, carry-alls, even bigger roller bags and what have you. Then we've got a full range of Matrix, the new Matrix ready rod hold-alls here, the standard 2-rod sleeves, carry-alls and hold-alls. We've stocked the Hydra range of accessories and luggage as well through the shop in different areas, but here we've got all the Hydra hold-alls and carry-alls and bait bags here. Mazzella, this is a fantastic range of luggage. We're just struggling a bit at the moment to get hold of it, but I've been assured by Vic that in the next 2 to 3 months we'll have a full range of luggage back in stock, and this has definitely stood the test of time. It's one of the best ranges of luggage on the market. Browning, we also do Browning luggage. This is the cheaper end of the luggage, the Black Magic, but for the money, you're very hard to press to beat this luggage. It's fantastic value for money. Ready rod hold-alls to put your made-up rods in, single ones or what have you. Stink bags for back of your car for your keep nets, different makes, models, sizes. Coming around this end of the shop, new Preston Absolute platforms in. They're a work of art, them are. They're a beautiful item. The old trusty Matrix one, that's been out a few years now and still going as good as ever. Seat boxes, well, we've got loads. There's Garbolino, Daiwa, Map, Matrix, Preston Inceptions, Preston Absolutes. We stock a lot of the Reeve products and seat boxes and accessories like draw dividers, different things like that. trays with winders already in, seat box, drawer dividers, pole winders, just different trays what you can have as add-ons for your boxes, trolleys, map ones, matrix, Preston trolleys in stock. And then on this wall here we've got, well, where do you start on this wall? We've got all the different kinds of side trays. We've got matrix ones, we've got the Preston range, full range of Preston ones, new fish, which are some of the best side trays on the market, especially we just call it the feeder box, but this one's been out some time now, and I don't think there's an angler in Yorkshire who hasn't got one of these now, for especially with weather we have up north. So you can have all your bait inside it, and it's got a lift up and push down lid on it, keeps all your bait dry. You've got little compartments in it there where you can put your spools of line and your mobile so you don't drop it in water and things. But them Aqualock side trays are absolutely fantastic. I've had one of them since the first came out, which is 6 years ago, and I'm still using my original one, and it's still as good as it is. As you look along, just sorry 1 second, Mr. Pickering trying to ring me here, but I'll have to cancel him while we're doing a bit of filming. We've got all the Preston accessories and luggage in, matrix, Maver as well, side trays and hooded trays. We've got the leg extensions from Matrix in, extra legs from Map, different things, pole winder trays and accessories from Preston and Matrix and MAP. We do quite a large selection of side trays as well for boxes. So if you've already got your box and you want an extra tray to add on to it, you can do, which are basically Matrix, Preston, Map. They're the main three what we stock of the accessories, because we sell a lot of their boxes. Full range of accessories on the for your top roost, for your roost kits, and extra add-ons for your side trays and what have you. So as I say, if there's an accessory you're after, you'll be able to find it in here as well. And finally, we're going to head up to our pole alley, which is probably, I think that's about it then, Luke, innit? I don't think there's much more to see. So we're just going to head up into the top of this room. And as you come up here, this is where you and the missus fall out of either a holiday or a new pole. And some of these poles what are up here are worth more than a holiday as well. We do the ranges of, here Luke's got his box for his camera workout. We've got all the new Drennan whips from 2 meters up to 5 meters, Preston whips in stock, a selection of margin poles from companies like Preston, Matrix, Drennan, Midi, and probably Garbolino as well on there. So we've got a selection of, say, margin poles. Then on this side here is the main part of the pole alley, which has got a fantastic range of poles. As I say, it's January now and we're just a bit short on stock because places have been shut off after Christmas and of the Christmas break, and a lot of companies that at the moment are bringing new poles out and new ranges for 2022, so we're just starting to get stocked up, but we stock usually the full ranges of people like Census, Browning, Daiwa. We've got the tournaments in, the new Air Z Pro, the Matrix range of poles which have been fantastic for us, the MTX 1s, 2s, and in particular the MTX 3, which has been brilliant. We've got the new Superiums from Preston, the complete new range of their poles, what they just brought out at Christmas. And as you can see, we've got a big gap already because the Superium 70 has been absolutely, well, we can't keep them in. they've been a brilliant selling pole already in the new Preston range, and to be honest, I think it's that new 70 is the best pole probably out of their complete range now. For the money, you can do out with that pole. Then we have Midi, which we sell a lot of their poles as well, and it's not a firm that most people relate to with poles and that, but Midi makes some fantastic ranges of poles. Maver, we've got quite a few of the Maver poles in. Drennan, Acolytes, we've got Garbolino, UK ones, and TriCast as well. We've got some of the Reeve poles in. I've not mentioned MAP because we've no MAP poles left at the moment, but they will be bringing a new range out later on this year. So we're just waiting for the new range of MAP poles, hopefully coming out if they bring a new range out. But I think they are going to be bringing some new poles out later on this year, so look forward to seeing them. Right, that just about covers basically everything in shop. So I hope you've liked the little guided tour of the shop. As I say, it's just for people who, when they're coming up, or they ring up and order something and they say, oh, come and pick that up on Friday, and they come into the shop and they go, oh, I didn't think it was going to be this big, or I didn't know you stocked that. So I just thought I'd go a quick run around the shop for something to do extra different today, and hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you very much.